Hello everyone and welcome to Summer Game Fest 2025. We are back here again. It's somehow already been another year. And it is time to once again put our hands together in prayer for the arrival of a Silk Song trailer with a release date. Surely today is the day, right? We've been saying this every year for the past 4 years, something like that. Surely today is the day that we get the full Silk Song trailer. Right? Come on, Jeff.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
The Keelster. The man who always wears bright shoes with a suit.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead.
Damn,
over the next
RIP that relationship.
hours, we're going to give you
Potential
a
relationship,
tour
maybe? I
of
don't know.
dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a
Marvel
little
Heroes?
bit of everything.
Hello? Are we getting
including,
another
yes, some brand
fighting
new game announcements.
Are we getting another fighting game reveal? You know, what was it called? Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls or something?
Now, before we dive
From Sony's
into the
showcase?
excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just
Don't know how slowly they're going to drip out new characters for that.
Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to
Expedition
Games Discover
33, my goat.
Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number one with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala.
I've got to say, that is the all-time worst logo.
From TVGS,
I hate that fucking crying emoji, but with, like, flesh and teeth so bad. That makes me never want to look at that game.
Like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall.
Listen to that proud pop-off, man. Claire Obscure is winning Game of the Year.
Nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet.
100% is winning Game of the Year.
Earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30
I forgot about that.
developers
Highest
who
user
bravely
score
stepped
ever
away from big
recorded.
Publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution,
One thing is
engines like
Claire.
Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest are
Is this at max quality? It's looking blurry all of a sudden.
And initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable
It says it
games,
is. It was
big
looking a
and
bit
small,
blurry there for a minute.
find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big.
Oh, yeah?
In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers.
2017? Are you telling me they've been cooking something for 8 years?
They're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve.
I thought he was about to say a
Let's take
small
look
loan of $1
at
million
our first new
then.
game announcement.
Ooh, that's cool.
You might be.
Is this instant copyright restriction on the video? We love to see it. But maybe it's unique music made for the game. We can live in hope, eh? Whoa, that's a cool design. Whoa, that's a brutal animation. Oh my goodness.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what? You're no god, but neither have they.
Oh, Mortal Shell 2. Interesting. I'd forgotten about Mortal Shell. I think that did all right for itself. Okay, so they haven't been cooking that for 8 years. They've been cooking it for, what, like 3?
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come.
That looked
But right
really
now,
good.
the
I remember
end,
Mortal
the
Shell. I
Nexus
didn't think
War,
it looked that
Galactus
good.
Fight, or even live
But that
at
sequel
risky reels. Over the years,
certainly did.
Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events.
Love
And
the
tomorrow,
Fortnite innovation
Fortnite is
that
set to
was,
do it again across
let's do
console,
Palpatine's
PC,
speech
and
in
phone. The
Fortnite
Death
and then
Star
never hear
super
it in the
laser
film.
is charged and ready to
Speaking
decimate
of-
the Battle Royale Island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Yo, I can't wait to not be part of this.
Bad feeling about this.
God, it just looks so dumb having Fortnite shit next to Star Wars characters.
Hit him with everything you've got.
If that was supposed to sell me on being in the game when that happens, boy, did it not even slightly do that.
Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks.
Well, that's
In each
Hideo
of his
Kojima.
games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions.
And he's my
we
best
are honored
friend.
to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
I can't wait for Death Stranding 2, man. I loved Death Stranding 1.
Aki, great
Full
to see you.
playthrough is on the channel, by the way.
Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr.
Dark
Kojima,
Souls 2 has been out
you've
for
worked
ages, mate.
Many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
この
the
コロナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
Shout
show
out to this
something
translator.
new connection
Must be really hard
after we
to not
faced
do
the
it
pandemic,
like
so I want everyone
one
to
and then the
think
other.
about
He's
that when they play
translating
this game.
whilst Kojima is still
Okay,
talking.
well, talking about playing the game, it's
That
coming out
must
later this month, but right now
be quite
I know
hard.
you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
Gimme, gimme.
あの
What fucking insane shit are they going to show me? Every time Kojima's like, here's a Death Stranding clip, and then it's just like the absolute mindfuckiest, weirdest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Welcome. Have a seat.
Is it piping in the audio
here,
from
please.
the arena? Because it's very echoey. Feels like they're giving us the arena's speaker audio rather than just the normal trailer audio.
No smoking, please.
Unless this is like signifying he has like some weird echoey hearing or
So
something.
you are Neil Varner. What do you do
Oh, they fixed it. Never mind.
for living?
It definitely was not intentional.
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop. 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 Stop.
Okay, maybe not so much of a mindfuck that time. Just say, I don't know what's going on.
Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要な
In
キャラクターです
It's a very important character.
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー
and
で
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
まし
last
たけど
time on
マッツさんが
DS1,
やって
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Mats.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story,
まあ 2では出せ
he
ない
will not be in
で今回ニ
DS2.
ールっていうのが
But
マッ
this
ツさん
time,
の代わりというか
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラク
But
ター
I
を作ろうとして
Yeah, I loved Cliff.
We have to kind of like top that character. So Luca Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心に
think
残る演技もして
it
いた
was
だい
great.
た
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing,
Yeah, I will not be
a new
watching that.
demo of
I
the
think
game,
I'm
live gameplay
all
demo,
good on trailers and
alongside
stuff for
Elle
DS2
Fanning
at this
and Troy
point.
Baker, and I'll be there hosting it.
I will happily
And
wait for the
let's
game
just
now.
say this
It is
not
not far
the
away.
last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right. And now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party. A veteran games journalist.
Lucy
on
James
GameSpot
this year,
and the
right?
Co-host of the
Love
Friends per
Lucy.
Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Yeah. I am a big Lucy fan.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Oh, yeah? Did you hear someone in the background went, wow?
So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me.
He's got such a good voice.
took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Forge your destiny.
But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Damn, that is a really cool shot. Chronicles Medieval. That looked pretty cool. Did that say Steam only?
That was a very cool
Well,
new project.
I guess I don't need to care about that then.
European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the
Pop
Sonic
off for
franchise.
Sonic Racing?
Cross
Really?
Worlds brings other worlds and
Audience
familiar
pop off
faces to
for
Sonic
fucking
Racing,
Sonic Racing?
including
You know what
surprise
just came
guest
out
characters
yesterday? Mario
being
Kart
revealed
World.
here at
Who the
SGF
fuck wants to play
for the
Sonic
first time.
Racing? When Mario Kart World just dropped and is peak. I have been playing the fuck out of Mario Kart since it came out. It has the best Rainbow Road of any Rainbow Road ever made. What the fuck? Is that yeah, that's Hatsune Miku. What is Hatsune Miku doing in Sonic? What? Ichiban! I'm playing your game right now! Incredible scenes! Joker! I take it back. I love Sonic Racing. Better than Mario Kart. Very cool. Was not
Coming in
expecting
September, but that is
the
not
crossovers.
all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about
That is
our
a
latest Sonic
fucking
Racing
cool
game.
t-shirt.
Sonic Racing Cross
Cannot
World
deny.
is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Yeah, that is.
So you can race against all of your
That is a selling
friends
point.
across
You do in
all
fact
of the
need
platform.
a specific
Lastly,
platform to play
I
Mario
have one
Kart.
more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Ha!
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh.
That's
all I
terrible,
want. That's all
Lucy.
I want.
Boo.
Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco
Should have gone with
Studios.
Gotta Go Craft
Embark
Sonic.
on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Cool visual. Don't think I know the character.
Time. For some,
Oh, these are very cool
heals.
visuals.
for others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago.
Oh, the candles go out as she dies? That's fucking cool. Why would you reach your hand for her as she's clearly disappearing? What are you doing? Oh, this is more anime than I thought.
If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin?
I wasn't getting... like, he's a bit anime, but she looks way more anime. But the rest of the game isn't giving the particularly anime vibe.
You'll find how to save us all.
That is a strange... I don't know. Mismatch, maybe? I feel like their character models don't fit in with what else we're seeing, but sure. They look cool, so why not, I guess. Oh, fuck! Code Vein 2! Okay. That's a big announcement. Yeah, it's been a few years since Code Vein 1. Another one that I have not played, but it did look pretty cool. Section 9. Do I know Section 9? To the one who hears this message, we are waiting for you. Okay, so this is a spooky, vibey sort of game. I'm getting it. Ugh. The yellow coat is giving very, like, Little Nightmares vibes for this character in this sort of spooky, fleshy, creepy world. It's giving me fairly strong Little Nightmares vibes, although obviously the gameplay is not the same. End of Abyss.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive. An atmospheric
debut title. Well, that'll be why I didn't recognize the dev name.
Store and consoles. Next, we'll
oh, not Steam? That's a fucking choice for a debut game to not go on Steam.
Developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
Cool fucking art, man.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
Man, Troy Baker really can do so many different voices. I had not clocked that was him.
Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Game of Thrones? Yep, that's Game of Thrones. This is just straight up like the final season, episode 3.
But this is not the game you know. This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies.
Ripperoni.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
They made a good choice in that trailer showing the Night King winning. That was cool.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Oh, yeah. Mundfish. I've definitely heard the name Mundfish. What am I connecting it to? Oh, wait, was Mundfish the... Oh, Atomic Heart? Was that Mundfish?
So why do we deny other intelligent beings?
This is giving Atomic Heart vibes. Is it Atomic Heart 2?
If they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Imagine I'm just wrong and it's not them. Oh no, that's Atomic Heart. That's absolutely Atomic Heart. It's not been that long, has it? Could they have got a 2 already?
But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of
It is. I mean, maybe they're just going to be like coming at some point, and it'll be like 2028 by the time it actually comes out. Oh, that's copyright. Oh no. Oh, why did you do this, Mundfish? You fuckers. You bastards, Mundfish. This is going to get me fucked. I can't believe it. I'm going to talk over it in the hopes that it won't get picked up, but it's absolutely going to get picked up because it's this fucking song. Like, of all the fucking songs, that's going to get picked up. God damn it. I hate dealing with the fucking copyright claims. Ah. It's fine. They don't take... Copyright claims don't take the video down. Copyright claims just remove your ability to make any money from them. Because, you know, if I post a 2-hour reaction and 5 seconds gets claimed, then that means the entire 2 hours goes of reaction goes to the claimant. Because that's fair and balanced. We love that system. Big fan. But yes, at least copyright claims don't take the video down. Strikes take the video down, and those are very rare, so... Never had a strike. Hopefully never will. That looks fucking cool. No, stop now! Do stop you now! Stop playing the music now! This is a cool trailer. Can't deny. Another one I never got around to. Man, there's so many games launching at all fucking times. Atomic Heart 1 did look cool, but I just didn't have fucking time for it. It's like, oh man. There's an infinite supply of games, and I do not have time for many. I play as many as I physically can, and there's still far more than I can possibly reach.
A retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Mundfish today.
More DLC for Atomic Heart 1?
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's
that
in the sky.
is a way high-pitched voice than I was expecting.
I can still
Peter
barely
Molyneux,
believe it
what are you
myself.
doing? Putting the cube in this game?
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't
Is
even
anyone
see
watching
it.
that will get that
You
reference?
know, I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Hello? Big fan of that character. Atomic Heart 3.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Mundfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the
MMO?
Atomic Universe on a massive levitating
Good
cube you can
fucking
see
luck,
there,
mate.
where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
I feel like has this game slipped by me? Don't even remember seeing a reveal for this. We do be loving Rocket and She-Hulk. When are they going to add She-Hulk to Marvel Rivals? Come on. Come on. That's a requirement. Step your game up, Marvel Rivals. We need She-Hulk immediately. Looks cool.
This isn't hell. Or my world. What is this place?
Is this Ninja Gaiden 4?
Also.
Oh no, wait. Is that... Wait. Yeah, I've got them mixed up. Ninja Gaiden and Onimusha. Is it Onimusha? I forget which one I'm thinking of. I haven't played either of those franchises. It really is insane how many games there are out there. There's been so many things already in this show that I'm like, well, I didn't play the original one of those. And it's like, man, I literally play games all day at the weekends and like a lot of the evening every day. And it's like, I just, how? How can I possibly keep up with all of these?
But there's only room for one at the top, and it won't be a coward who runs from Jews. Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
It is Onimusha, okay. Ninja Gaiden's not Capcom, is it? I forget. Is Ninja Gaiden just Team Ninja? Is that why they're Team Ninja?
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know
To
I love
Silk
my
Song,
puppets,
right?
And this next project is one I've
Puppet
been tracking
Silk
for
Song,
a few
yeah.
years. As a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
The Lost Puppet Orphanage.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
I see why Jeff liked this so much. An unadoptable orphan? Aww.
Alright, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die!
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
Phil, felt that. That looked cool. Very unique.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point.
Killer Inn.
Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and
so it's Among Us.
Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits.
It's a more in-depth Among Us.
Will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
That looked cool. Is that Steam only? There was no fucking console logos on that.
A 24-player multiplayer
I would probably be interested in playing that, but
in a game of life or death,
PC only,
using
rip.
social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited
the game
to
that
share
completely
a new trailer
fucked
which will tell you
Marathon.
more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited
Release
launch
their
date
tech test.
coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Released their tech test at the same time as the Marathon Alpha, or Beta, or whatever it was. And Arc Raiders' player count went up every day, whereas Marathon's went precipitously down every day. And then everyone started calling Marathon Art Raiders after they fucking stole that one person's art and put it in the game.
Let your body settle.
This is the game that Marathon wishes it was, it seems. Probably because they've been given time to cook on it. Whereas Sony is forcing Marathon out, supposedly still this year. I feel like it's gotta be delayed, but they haven't announced the delay yet.
Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
But like, this is just so much more feature complete than Marathon is. Marathon is like a skeleton compared to this. And I liked what I saw at Marathon, but
Here, you are in
yeah,
control.
this is just clearly the superior product. Womp. Bye-bye. That looked crazy. October 30th. I may jump in. I may jump into that.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis
The Dune
yourself.
MMO thing.
Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic
Apparently this
story.
is pretty good.
It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it
Dune
right now
10th?
in Steam
Badum.
Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
I really thought this was going to be dog shit when we first saw it. I was expecting nothing. But apparently, they've actually done a pretty good job. So props to them. Can't judge a book by its cover. I can't believe they set off an explosion behind her just for the cool factor. Cool fucking shit, man. That's a good-ass trailer. That is a good-ass trailer. I do not have time for more than one MMO in my life.
I saw my world.
And that MMO will forever be Final Fantasy XIV. So, won't be playing that one myself, but it does look cool.
Try as I might to call their advance.
Damn, that's a visual.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. 10 of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate. To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your
Chrono Odyssey. Looks cool. I really love some of the visuals in that. They were popping off. Ooh, speaking of visuals, this looks pretty.
But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge.
Look at that.
Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So I.
What is this?
For someone? The victors show no mercy to the defeated.
Is this some kind of JRPG?
Worship strength and crave glory.
I never doubted that you would end up here. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, that's a fucking gacha game, isn't it? Son of a bitch. I was thinking that was looking really good, but gacha.
Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets. And don't come back.
Looks cool.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest.
And now, speaking of Metroidvanias,
is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
I was about to say, this looks like one of those epic titles that they do. Like Split Fiction, the sort of thing they'd fund. Love gravity shifting mechanics.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
That is pretty fucking cool. That does look pretty fucking cool.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900
I really wanted to have time to
Here
play
is
through the Mafia
Summer Game
trilogy
Fest
before this one came out, but that's definitely not happened. There has not, in fact, been time for that. However, I might still play Old Country, depending on what's going on at the time. Because this does look really good.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here. My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella. Don Torrisi looks.
And it's not like you need to have played the original trilogy before this.
Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative.
Would have just been nice if I had time, but yeah.
Teach them all this.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Piggy Puttana!
It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Yeah, that continues to look pretty fucking cool. Would like to have time for that.
That guy was a stud. Just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Ooh, Annapurna. We do like Annapurna games. Annapurna games usually cook. This looks pretty fun. Just a big old puzzle platformer type thing. Build the solutions. I like this music as well. Wow. That looks pretty fucking cool.
Hello,
You're not Lucy.
Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters.
Because I don't fucking know.
And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoyed the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
Yeah, that's what I call a skip. The magic will not in fact begin.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
I heard a rumor that this one is shadow dropping today, which is pretty cool. Definitely on my list to play once I'm done with Bloodborne one day. I feel like I should do all of FromSoft Souls-likes first, and Bloodborne is the one remaining that I have yet to do. But once that's done, then other Souls-likes can be on the menu. And this is probably top of the list of best Souls-likes not done by FromSoft. Hi. Can she tie me up next? What? Is it true that it's dropping literally like right now? Yep. Available today.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Good old Doki Doki. Very upbeat, happy vibes game. You should go play that. Everyone loves the chill experience of Doki Doki Literature Club.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes.
Feels like they're trying to do the Hellblade thing with the multiple voices, but they're doing it like way worse than Hellblade. I don't know. When Hellblade has the voices talk over each other, I don't find it annoying.
Plates of flowers.
Here, I'm finding it annoying.
Plates. The garden is lush in the rain, and everything's lovely. Dinner's ready. There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I'll feed, and I will bloom.
Yeah, no thanks.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul
Neo?
Heroes coming soon.
Is Neo a word outside of the Neo games? I've never heard it used other than the Neo games, so I just kind of assumed that was a thing they made up, but I guess not. That was it, huh? Oh no, there's more. That was it, huh? Oh no, there's more. That was it, huh? Fucking, you're not gonna get me a third time. No, there's more! I don't believe it! There's more again! Am I safe? That was it, huh? Bro's aura farming? Ah, One Punch Man, hello. I wonder who's gonna win this battle. Turns out it was the guy that can fucking kill anything in one punch. Crazy. Who'd have thought it? We are halfway through the showcase, and I'm noticing a distinct lack of Silk Song. But my hope shall not be deterred. It's coming in the second half. And then so am I. I'm wondering if the not voice acted trailer is a like artistic choice, or if it's because they couldn't afford to hire voice actors for this game and there are no voices in the game. When do you think we're gonna... Oh, Witcher. When do you think they're gonna show Dragon Quest 12? Because they announced Dragon Quest 12, like, I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago now? And then there's just been radio silence?
Human Creator is now fully integrated.
I want to play Dragon Quest 11, but it's such a massive time commitment. I don't know when that's going to happen.
It started with
But if Dragon Quest 12 comes out, I might be convinced to do that at launch.
Game of the year. That Mongilsta Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We find a way.
That's a good name. Infinitesimals? That's a cool name.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us.
Jurassic Park, I assume?
What we have set free.
Or Jurassic World or something? I don't know.
Hope within this chaos.
Or just some unrelated dinosaur game, I guess, but I always just assume any dinosaur thing is Jurassic Park until shown otherwise.
Find a way.
Yep, there it is. R.I.P. The crowd goes wild?
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Hi, Celia. Why is Celia getting a pop-off? I don't know who she is.
We broke new ground
I do
with
now,
our
but
first
like,
game, Shovel Knight.
this wasn't someone I knew? Oh, Shovel Knight. Okay,
Today,
people know her from that
I'm
then.
thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining
I
retro
vaguely
gameplay
remember
for
a,
a new
a trailer at this ages ago.
It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Actually, maybe, okay, I'm thinking of something else that I thought I saw a trailer for that was this. It must be for a different game, because this is not what I was thinking of. This is much more in the Shovel Knight style than what I was thinking of. But I had heard the name, at least. Cool. I should really play Shovel Knight.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from
Oh?
a well-known developer that
Oh?
has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well, let me see what this says.
I was hoping he was about to announce Silksong, but
Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silksong trailer so you can pimp
You
my
bastard.
revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, waved. All right, let's take a look.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with
Oh,
Meta
no.
Quest. Kick back and back
No.
of gaming's
Fuck
first
off.
quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
Fuck all the way off, and when you get there, continue fucking off into the sea. You're gonna hear so many people disappointed as they realize it's a VR fucking game.
And wonder.
I bet you that when you're watching reactions, the overwhelming response will be, oh, a Deadpool game? Followed by, oh, fuck off, a VR game.
He deserves this big time. This guy is a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue.
That's a good joke.
Is that weird? Whoa!
Unfortunately, it looks good, which pisses me off, because fuck VR.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool, all right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
I'm betting the release date is August. I don't know what days of the week. It's usually like Tuesdays and Fridays games released, but I don't know what date it'll be. So let's guess 23rd of August.
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
That looked like he was about to break his fucking legs.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
And the date is... Oh, I was fucking close! I was so fucking close! I was a day off! I was literally a day off! That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm gonna go buy a fucking lottery ticket. I was a single day off. With an entire half of a year to choose from.
And fucking kill him.
That is crazy. Half a fucking year I could have picked any date from, and I was one day off.
Coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right, this next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, and Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Oh yeah?
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
Oh, we've seen this before, I think, right? I remember seeing this before. This looks cool.
At the end of an era.
I can't believe I'm now old enough that, like, reminiscing on teenage memories is a thing. And it's not like a recent thing anymore. It's like, oh yes, I remember the good old days. Fuck me, I'm so old now. Not actually, but like, it feels like it.
It's the pigs, darling.
The pigs! Yes,
This
fuck
year,
the pigs.
Experience a retrospective like no other.
Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever.
Can't say I ever TP'd anyone's house.
And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night.
With a soundtrack this good, it's not getting played on YouTube.
And The Cure. I love The Cure.
Oh, which also means I'm getting copyright copyright claimed right now, huh? Hadn't twigged that the music in the background was gonna be copyright music. Oh, good.
Nothing but the hits.
That looks really good, but yeah, that is unplayable on YouTube. I might play that in my own time, though.
A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you
Was that a fish, dude?
Until your last fleeting moment. Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this.
And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world.
It looks kind of cool, but realistically,
No matter what hardships
with
await.
the fucking amount of games to play that I have, is this going to get played? Probably
Fight
not.
for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
It's like I just gotta be so picky and choosy with what I play, man.
A beautiful game. That was the
My
global
master list
announcement
of
Toa,
backlog
a
games
roguelike
grows
from
faster
Bandai
than it
Namco
shrinks.
Developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a
There will be so
whimsical
many
spin
games I
on
want to
Eastern
play that I
mysticism.
never am able to play.
Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
Why did it sound like he struggled to say Indonesia? It was like that was his first time ever seeing the word.
No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
You gotta appreciate that Jeff goes out of his way to find and showcase, like, you know, solo dev projects and stuff that otherwise might not get a look in. Jeff gets a lot of shit, but I think he's such a net positive for the industry. Is he perfect? No, but, you know. He's the only one that steps up and actually puts shit like this together and makes sure to showcase, like, indie stuff and everything, so...
Bad.1.
Looks pretty cool.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Ooh, okay. Universal? The vegans, the robots, and the demons. Scott Pilgrim. Now this is gonna blow some people's minds, but I've never watched Scott Pilgrim. I recognize the sprite, but that's about where my Scott Pilgrim knowledge ends. Because who has time to watch stuff when you're fucking gaming every day, you know? Surely one day I will watch Lord of the Rings. But it's not today. Mario Kart is today.
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Oh? Is it Lady Dimitrescu?
There you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to
The
make
one
you suffer.
village character I remember because, well,
We've slashed
reasons.
The price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now seize
Resident Evil
this
9 has got to be
foolishness
announced soon,
and
man.
make your decision wisely.
It's been 2 years since 4 Remake, it's been 4 years since 8. They gotta have 9 cooking. Whoa, was that was that necessary? I'm not sure that was a vital shot for the trailer. That seemed like a choice. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but oh, the first descendant. That was that. That's the Guna looter, right?
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
Bomb, 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 bomb. Copyright claim incoming.
A glorious morning has dawned.
Fuck
On
me.
something that's simply harder.
Lol. Get fucking shot, mate. Unfortunate for you. Was that guy pissing on the food? Okay. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Your hard just got harder.
Did it though? I think we'll never be touching that game. Is this game gonna launch like an absolute fucking flop? Because it's made by like the creator of GTA. And so I was like, surely this is gonna pop off, right? And then I haven't seen anybody that gives a shit.
At first, I thought it was just broken.
And it's out like imminently, right? It's some more licensed music. Fuck me. Gonna get claimed. Gonna get claimed.
I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
Curious what reviews will look like for this one.
I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
Curious what reviews look like. Yeah, it's literally 4 days away. Fucking hell. 4 days away and I've heard nobody talk about it. Hitman times Mind's Eye? What? One guy in the audience fucking popped off of that.
I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mind's Eye when it launches on June the 10th.
All of the players in the world can wait to discover
and IO
Mind's Eye.
partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
The teleprompter is not moving fast enough for him. He's having to slow down what he's saying because the teleprompter was going so slowly.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
It's Bond. He's pretty dear to the Bond universe. So, who's it going to be? Q? Moneypenny?
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre.
Okay.
Ties to the criminal underworld.
But is he going to have voice lines, and are they going to be,
Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses.
That doesn't...
Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well...
Is that him?
Drink. Don't know about the newcomer,
no.
Mr. Smith, though.
Maybe.
The wild card.
It sounds like an impression, I think.
This is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the...
I don't know, maybe. I'm going back and forth.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree? Mr.
It is!
Le Chiffre.
Okay. I was going back and forth. I couldn't tell if it was a good impression or they actually shelled out the cash.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year.
It's a full fucking year away, mate.
Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right. Everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Nice.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So,
well, yeah, I mean, it fucking made your career, right?
The shoots of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
Can you believe Casino Royale was 20 fucking years ago, I think? No, 19 maybe? I think it was 2006, right?
So this mission
almost
is set
20 years ago.
In a casino
Crazy.
in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan, Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having
me. Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you.
How much did they fucking pay Mads Mikkelsen to turn up for that? Hey Mads, we want you to, you know, take a day out.
With over 1 million Lego
I don't know where this is happening, but I'm assuming you had to travel there. We need you to take a day out to come and stand on stage to say a couple of sentences. You know, how much does that cost?
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails.
I'm noticing we are now an hour and a half in out of the 2-hour showcase, and there is still a distinct lack of Silk Song. Not gonna lose hope though, right? Because they said it would release this year, right? And they have never lied to us before, aside from the times that they did. So, if it's releasing this year, then they have to have a fucking trailer here, right? Right?
More than 10?
Unless they do a marketing deal with Xbox, which the trailer that promised us that it would release in 2023 was with Xbox. So maybe Sunday instead, right?
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra.
Remember when they promised it would be in 2023?
Those were literally just on screen, Tara.
Good times.
Wow.
Anyway, here we are in 2025. I did not pay one fucking jot of attention to that trailer, but I don't think I missed much.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
I don't know, man. Like, it could be fun, but games like this, you never know. It could just be dead so quickly.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
I like the art.
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Yeah, it looks all right. That's probably not for me.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Mundfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Team Clout. I fucking hate that name. Yeah, no thanks. I'm good, actually. Whoa, that is cool. Jesus fuck. Alright. I'm never gonna play that, ever. But, looks good for people who like being scared out of their fucking minds. Okay, that was kind of funny. The scary went down at the end there.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Okay, well, I was one day off last time, so this time I predict I shouldn't do it again because there's no way it'll happen twice. Wouldn't want to ruin my near perfect streak. But the actual answer is August again, and it's August the 23rd again. Who would have thought it? I can't believe they're going for the same date. Well, I was one out, but you know. I can't believe they are going for the same date. That's crazy. Oh, good. It's another copyright song. I'm just realizing now. Oh, yay. Can't wait to fucking dispute all these claims. Oh, it's so fun. What an enjoyable use of time. That always is. Man, that is a cool looking fucking mech. This is mech porn right here. Very cool looking. Wow, yeah, just as I said, July 1st. Nice. Less than a month away.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Oh, this is the one I said I liked the name of that they showed in a montage earlier. Guys, you've got 25 minutes to show me Silksong, or I may just kill myself. No, not until after the Xbox showcase. And then if they don't show Silksong either, then I kill myself.
We must now.
The suicide has been delayed for 2 days.
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join. Is no more.
This looks really neat. I love the vibe of this. It's like that one Obsidian game, Grounded, but more techy. A higher tech Grounded.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
That looks neat.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
What would that be? Oh, hello, Resident Evil. Are we doing Resident Evil 9? Is it just a collection because it's the 30th anniversary, or are we actually about to announce Resident Evil 9?
Happy birthday.
I mean, it's looking like a collection because that's Resident Evil 8, right?
Happy birthday.
Oh, it's her again.
And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
Is it just, we're working on 9, I promise. See you later.
皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。
Have you got a trailer for us today? Because if you haven't, then it isn't going to be ready in a blink of an eye. Okay, you haven't, so he's saying it's fucking ages away, is what he's saying.
For that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
I feel like that was the most pointless thing they could have done. Let's do a fucking big old trailer where we announce literally nothing and just say, it's not ready. Bye. Like, you could have just said nothing, you know? Just allowed the hype to build. Like, this is literally the most pointless announcement. They're announcing that they are not ready to announce anything. Like, what? Then just don't say anything. Not that I even care, because horror, but it just seems silly. Although, as horror games go, I know Resident Evil is on the less scary end of it. Sort of ranges from, like, Resident Evil to Outlast, the scary factor. You ain't ever gonna catch me playing Outlast. Resident Evil, maybe. One day. Maybe. No promises. But maybe. What a weird trailer. What a fucking cool walk, bro. What the fuck? Cool character designs. I just I just have no faith that games, like multiplayer games like this these days, are going to find a big enough audience to survive, you know? Games like this live and die on the amount of players you can get into it on day one. Because it's going to fall off a cliff after that, so you need a high amount of players on day one so that when it falls off a cliff, you've still got enough. It's got a lot of style. I will give it that. I really like the style of that game. I just can't see it surviving.
A new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wu Chong, Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
And then it's Silk Song after that, right? Oh no, I've started laughing at it. No, I've given up.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted?
Yes.
Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Damn, bro's casting Hellfire.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Looks cool. We have 15 minutes left, guys. We have 15 fucking minutes left.
Gotta rescue one. This one we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
What is this? What are we looking at?
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
Oh boy. It's copyright music time again. Wu-Tang are the ones that did like a whole album that they sold to one person, and that one person was that fucking pharmaceutical absolute dickhead guy, right? It's such a stupid
Ghostface
thing.
Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers.
Let's make a
Wu-Tang
whole new
Rise of
album,
the
and then let's
Receiver
not
is
let
a
any
new
of our
core
fans
action
listen to it.
RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Apparently Guild Wars 2 is going through a bit of a revival at the moment after a fair few years of it not being great.
Advantage, adaptability. Their greatest weakness. Me. My story.
My story. My story is yours.
I've heard on the grapevine that Guild Wars 2 is getting good again. But again, MMO, I've only got time for one. It's FF14. It'll always be FF14. What is this? That is the most adorable mushroom I've ever seen in my life. Mongil Stardive. Never heard of it. Aside from actually earlier. I think they did show this in a montage or something earlier, did they? Now that I think about it. What is happening with the sound? Do I need to reset? I feel like the sound keeps going a bit splotchy sometimes. Alright, hang on. I'm just going to reset the YouTube app. And we're back.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Okay, sounds like the sound issue is fixed. I don't know, it was getting crackly a bit. It was weird. Ow? Bro yoinked his own tooth? That was some good animation of that going down his throat. That's funny.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
Okay. I don't know what I was expecting the gameplay to be, but it wasn't that.
Like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy. A little unwell.
Sure. Probably not my thing. Splitgate 2. They made some interesting decisions with Splitgate.
Hey guys.
They sort of stopped working on the original at the height of its popularity to
when we
start a
started
sequel.
Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
All right. Mic drop moment.
Just look at that water placement.
Just without actually doing it.
We are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop it, you can't catch. And to complete the comeback, he's going to try. He shoots, he gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet! They got one! They got another! They're going to do it! They're going to do it! Oh my god! They did it! They actually did it! And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're a natural.
World closing.
What the fuck? Man, this game must be so insane to actually play. Like, the angles you've got to be thinking of at all times, where you could be getting shot from, where you could be shooting to.
This is Splitgate.
Crazy. That really looks like the Split Fiction artwork.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
The talented minds at Team Cherry, right? Right? Okay, is this Project Century? We got a little teaser for Project Century. What is it? What have you got cooking? I am highly fucking curious.
Got a name?
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Stranger Than Heaven. Cool. I'm in.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game.
Oh, I swear to God, don't fucking Silksong, please, come on, please, 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 please,
many brand new studios,
please,
and we're proud of that.
Please.
But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse of this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here.
What are you hyping up? He's hyping this up pretty big. FBI, it said outside. Well, that's another year down with no Silksong. Maybe Sunday, guys. Maybe Sunday. Let's get out our fucking big old cans of Coke.
Grace.
Let's huff that shit down.
Grace.
Oh, yeah.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
Silksong on Sunday, baby. They promised us 2023 release. It wasn't a 2023 release. Surely, now that they've promised a 2025 release, they will not make themselves liars again.
No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
Well, that looked spooky.
That's where your mother was.
Is it going to be too spooky for me?
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
I can't even... I'm trying to clock what studio is making this, but I'm not figuring it out. What studio is making this? Sometimes you can tell from, like, character models and stuff. If it looks similar to previous games and whatever, but...
Hey!
Stay close.
I haven't got a fucking clue.
They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Wait, people are getting excited. Wait, is this Resident Evil? It is! They fucking teased us. They fucking teased us. Holy shit, okay. Well, I take back what I said earlier.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th.
That's crazy. Why the fuck did they do that thing earlier then?
Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right. That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
She did. Love Lucy.
Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend you can watch, and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next, with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Cool. I mean, it was a good show. I'm fucking so sad that there's no Silk Song though, man. I am so sad. Oh my goodness. I know I've been fucking donning the clown makeup for years now. Every fucking time that one of these rolls around, Summer Game Fest time, fucking Game Wars time, I'm like, right, let's get it out. Let's get out the big wig. Let's get out the honk nose, right? Let's apply the makeup and wait for the Silk Song trailer. And never does it show up. Aside from the fucking Switch 2 launch, not Switch 2 launch, Switch 2 reveal stream, where we got 2 seconds of new footage and the promise that it would release this year. That's it. But man, if it's releasing this year, then you have to have a trailer ready to show, right? Which means Sunday for sure. Yes, of course, naturally. That's where they showed their previous big trailer, was the Xbox show. So it stands to reason. It's not just Cope. It stands to reason that it'll be there, right? Well, fucking 2 days we'll find out, I guess. Overall, though, it was a good showing. It didn't... Even though it was longer than the State of Play, I don't think it had as much that was for me as the State of Play did. But there was definitely some cool shit there. I really don't understand what the fuck they were doing with that Resident Evil 9 reveal. Because they literally had a segment earlier in the show where the dude goes we're not ready to show it off yet. Which I guess they were just doing a bit, because even when they came back, Jeff was like, we're really looking forward to the future when you are ready to reveal this to the world. And it's like, that's half an hour later, mate. Like, so I guess they were just doing a bit, but it's just so weird. I don't know. Sure. It looked cool. It looked very different from what I've seen of other Resident Evil stuff. Like, you know, FBI investigation stuff. Like, at no point did I think that was Resident Evil. Only right near the end when I guess they must have shown something that was, you know, known to Resident Evil enjoyers, because the crowd suddenly popped off. And the crowd popped off and I was like, okay, so this is an established franchise, because you don't get a mid-trailer pop-off like that unless it's something people going, I remember. So I was like, okay, so what could it be? And then I saw the dude, like the zombie tongue dude, like crawl down from the roof, and I'm pretty sure that's a Resident Evil thing. And I was like, is that Resident Evil? And yeah, it was a cool reveal. But yeah, just it's weird they did it like that. Ah, man. It was a cool enough trailer that it makes me want to play it, but obviously I'm not going to play 9 without first playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, am I going to do that? Probably not. Probably not. Also, I really wish they'd do a 1 remake in the current style of 1, because they did a 1 remake like 20 years ago or something, which is like still the old style and very much not in the style of the 2, 3, 4 remakes. So I don't know if that would be my jam. It doesn't really look like my jam, the way 1 is now, with its like fixed cameras and stuff, right? So yeah, I don't know. That it's a testament to how intrigued I am by that trailer that I'm considering playing horror games, because I would kind of like to. I don't know. Is this a turning point for me? Maybe. No, probably not. Probably not. Anyway, what else was there? Project Century. That's very intriguing, because like you said, the previous trailer was 1915, and then that trailer was, what, 1943? So it's called Project Century because the game takes place over a full century, which is interesting. I assume the next trailer will be like the 60s, the 70s, something like that, and then we'll probably take it right up to 2000. Yeah, I'm really curious what they're going to be cooking there, because if you're doing a game that takes place over a full century, then you're talking about multiple generations of characters. You're not talking about following the same character, most likely. Unless it's, you know, I don't know, if maybe main guy there has magical powers. Maybe he's fucking an immortal vampire. Who knows? But it seemed like it was going to be fairly grounded. So, yeah, I'm very curious. Let them cook. Let them cook. Because, hey, I've still got a whole lot of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth to go before I am ready for their next thing. And all the spin-offs whenever I get around to them. So that was good. Definitely interested. So I was, against my horror judgment, I was interested in RE9 and I was interested in Project Century. Prior to that, there was a lot of stuff that I was like, this looks good, but I don't know if it's like good enough to be something that I'd necessarily go for. I'm actually blanking. What else even was there? Oh, right. As I look down at the recommended videos here, we have Tim the Tapman pogging at Splitgate 2. That did look cool, but again, it's just like I'm playing the shit out of Mario Kart the last couple of days. My normal multiplayer game at the moment is Marvel Rivals, so it's just like I just don't have time for another thing like that. There was some MMOs, don't have time for those. I don't know. I'm sort of blanking. I know there was other stuff that I was like, that looks cool, I want to play it, but I'm drawing a blank right now on what they were. But there was some cool stuff. But I do think that overall the state of play had more for me this year. But anyway, we still have one more of the big 3 shows to come. That is the Xbox show on Sunday, and hopefully we will get some looks at some cool stuff there. We should get a Fable trailer and release date. It's been half a decade since the first Fable trailer. Surely they're about ready to fucking release that thing now. Maybe we'll get a date. Who knows? Clockwork Revolution. I want to see more of that. There was a trailer of that, I think. Was it last year or was it the year before? I think it might have been the year before. But that looked really cool. Definitely want to see more of that. 3 years ago, at the Microsoft show, Avalanche Studios, which does Microsoft own Avalanche? I can't remember. But anyway, they announced Contraband. And then it's been 3 years and nothing further has happened with that. So maybe again this time. They're bound to show Gears E-Day, which I'm still really mad about that they're just not finishing their trilogy. 2 games out of 3 into it, they're just saying, fuck that, actually, let's do a random prequel now, instead of after we finish our trilogy. So I'm still mad about that, but they'll definitely show that. Halo CE remake. Rumored. Probably happening. Because they're switching to Unreal Engine, and so they're probably going to want to get their trial runs in, I guess, on a remake before making a brand new thing. So hopefully that's there. I would like to see a CE remake. I love the Halo games. Some of them. I love a lot of the Halo games. I love the Halo universe. That never changes. It's just some of the stories that are presented have not been the ones that I would have gone with, I guess. But no, I would definitely be down for a CE remake. And yeah, who knows what else? Who knows what else will be there? So lots to look forward to. Let me know what you thought about the Summer Game Fest. Did you think it was better than the State of Play? Was there more for you here than there was there, or vice versa? How do you feel? Let me know in the comments. And with that, might as well wrap it up for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you in just a couple of days for the 3rd part of Game of Christmas. Thanks for watching. See you then.